Yo, check it out. Y'all know what time it is. It's what?
Mega time.
And we here today just to, just shed some light on a day-to-day basis that the lives we be living. So what's going on with you today?
Man, nothing much. Gym week was going pretty good. Had to touch on that. Had my coach check-in. Didn't do too well that day, but...
You said what?
It's not coach check-in.
Coach check-in when you go in and you see your trainer?
Yeah, and you check in and they weigh you and they say check your body fat and...
All of that?
And it didn't go too well, y'all, but it's all right.
Hold on. Don't try and run out of that too fast.
I'm trying to.
I like details.
Why?
Because I'm a trainer and I want to know. Let's go.
I'm trying to reminisce the past. I'm trying to move forward in my future.
Yeah, it stops right here today. So let's talk about it. What's going on? What happened?
Well, I was sick for a month and a half, right?
Okay.
And so, I'm still in remission, thank God. But I had some stuff done medically that caused my hormones to kind of go out of whack for a little bit. But they're going back on board. And I'm not sick anymore. So technically, I've been going hard for 3 weeks. I'm making excuses right now like a mother sucker right now.
I actually hear it. Hey, but to touch on something you just said. So, and I want to speak to the camera when I say this. Women, please, when you go and get blood work done, don't just do your regular blood panel. Ask for your hormones to be checked.
Yes.
Please. And especially if you're over 30. Ladies, go and get your hormones checked. There's nothing wrong with that. And trust me, you be feeling good, way better. A lot of times when you think it's just your regular blood levels and things are wrong, the hormones could be the issue. So get that checked. But back to you anyway. What's going on? Talk to me. Tell me a little bit more.
Yeah, my body fat didn't go down and my weight didn't go down, but my muscle mass went up. So that's good. So my muscle is going up again. So that's good because it had dropped down when I got sick. It was at 73. Right now it's at 77.
Was it eating correctly?
No, I was. I just wasn't eating enough when I was sick. Well, yeah, I guess, yeah, correctly. Yeah. So I wasn't, I couldn't, I was sick. So, but anyways, and then medication swelled me up and then retained water, all that good stuff. But now it's been a good 3-4 solid weeks where I haven't been sick and I've been back on track. So I know for the next 2 weeks, hopefully everything will level off and we'll be back. My macros changed, so we're back on track. Either way, I'm going harder in the gym. You know it. Everybody sees it. The world sees it. V West of Fit. Thank you very much.
Jeez. All right. Well,
Fitness Mania's new gym I'm going to too. Yeah. And they go hard in there.
I love it over there.
And so one thing I will tell you is, shit, I'm back.
All right, it's a lot of motivation there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Not just there. I go hard
anywhere. Yeah.
But when I walked in there and you see everybody working with the same intensity,
that's what I'm saying. So that's the motivation. Like when you go in there, not everybody's sitting over there tapping their phone. No. You know what I'm saying? Looking at ass. Looking at gray sweatpants over here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be that throws your attention off. Like when you go over there, you're going to see people working.
Exactly.
And everybody's friendly for the most part too as well.
Well, I don't know about that because I stick to my zone. You know me, I'm not really.
Emo kid with the hoodie.
You know it.
But man.
But once you talk to me, I'm like, hey, how you doing? But if I'm working out, I got
headphones on in the zone.
Yeah, I don't talk to people. But
gotcha.
But yeah, so I'm back. How's your gym week going?
Gym week is great. I'm sore as hell to be honest with you.
That's awesome.
I feel like I got hit by a diesel. I just turned it up a few notches. I ain't even gonna say a notch. I think for the last year or so, I kind of been slide mellow. Mm-hmm. But actually, I'm gonna get into it. The doctor told me I need to lose weight. Mm-hmm. So for the last couple of months, that's been my thing. I ain't told nobody this or whatever. That's something we'll talk about later. Mm-hmm. But I've been dropping a few pounds just to lean out a little bit more. But also, what's crazy about that? I've leaned out and I've dropped some pounds, but my strength ain't went nowhere.
That's good.
It's still up there. You know what I mean? And that's the good thing. I think a lot of times people get discouraged. Well, if I'm going to lose weight, if I'm a smaller guy, I'm going to be weak. No, bro.
No.
It's all about how you do it, my guy.
Yeah, man. Eat
Sweetheart.
Your protein. Eat your protein, y'all.
Hey.
Eat your protein.
Eat your pie spinach. You feel me? Please. But anyway, on to the situation at hand today. We got a guest today. Do you want to introduce this young lady?
Yes, a beautiful young lady. Her name is Ari. She's a fitness influencer, also a Fitness Mania member because I've seen her there.
Okay.
So I'm excited to have her here. She's pretty awesome.
Let's get it. So it's Ari. Okay, we're gonna say it's Ari. That's her Instagram handle. If you ever want to check her out or whatever, I'm sure she'll put it out there when she gets on. But yeah, definitely, we're gonna bring her in right now. Let's get it.
This shit is bigger than me. Give me my flowers while I can still breathe. I'm smelling the glory, I tasted defeat. Nothing feels better than chasing your dreams. Yeah. This shit is bigger than me. Give me my flowers while I can still breathe. I'm smelling the glory, I tasted defeat. Nothing feels better than chasing your dreams. Yeah. Give her my history, nothing compared to me, nothing come next to me, no, no. Claiming my victories, can't let you win with me unless you sit with us, yeah. Give her my history, nothing compared to me, nothing come next to me, no, no. Claiming my victories, can't let you win with me unless you sit with us, yeah. King at the table, shit on the label.
Yo, what's going on?
Hi.
Great to have you. High five it. You know what I'm saying? You know, what's going on? You looking kind of nervous.
Your questions have me a little worried.
Why? There's no questions.
Don't lie.
There's a lot of questions. I'm just messing with you. But anyway, so how was your day?
Pretty good.
That's
long.
good. That's good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So as far as like, you know, what makes your day long? That's what we're going to start off right there.
Work.
I mean, okay, yeah. A lot of us work, but what makes your day long?
Work with kids.
Oh, so I think you messaged me. You said you're a what was it again?
Health instructional aid.
Health instructional aid, and you work with kids, right? Mm-hmm. So what does that actually consist of?
So I'm basically in and out of different classrooms. So I'm on one-on-one, and I take him to his classrooms, to recess, to lunch. I'm with him all day.
Him or her?
One specific child?
Yeah.
One specific child.
Oh.
That makes it a lot better, right? Because imagine if you had like 5 of them.
Sometimes we kind of switch throughout the day, but I'm with him mainly because I am his one-on-one. But
yeah.
Is it more like emotionally disturbed or behavioral?
No, he has epilepsy and he has to wear a helmet.
Oh, got you. Understand.
I feel for him. Epilepsy. My mom has epilepsy, so that's tough.
Yeah.
So I think when you're at a younger age, it happens more frequently, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm kind of ignorant to the term and the thing,
epilepsy?
so explain it. Yeah, explain it.
Seizures.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah.
I got you.
Epilepsy.
Got you. Got it. I do know what that is. Sorry. You know,
Sorry.
You know,
hey, if my mom didn't have it, I probably wouldn't know what it is. So
the term threw me off, but you know, I'm used to, you know, so but dang man, that's crucial. I feel for kids that have those things, man. I remember my youngest daughter, she would have focal seizures.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah, like when she was like 3 years old. She would just pass out, you know, and we couldn't figure out what it was, but it was certain things that were triggering it. Like she would get so nervous.
Overstimulation.
And it would cause it. So, yeah, man, definitely feel for kids that have that. Especially, how old is the kid?
He's a second grader, so he's 7.
Oh, he's a baby.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That makes me sad.
Yeah, man.
But
that's tough.
But you're tougher, right? Because you got to deal with it on a day-to-day basis. And so you're out there doing God's work. That's awesome, dude.
Definitely.
Like that's really a blessing for him to have you there. Well, and I'm glad that they offer programs like that for kids. Because when I was growing up, I don't think there was anything like that.
No, they had them because when I was in elementary school, I remember seeing kids like that.
Yeah, but like one-on-one, I don't think there was one.
You have to the thing was you have to qualify.
Oh,
you have to qualify. Okay. So like if it's not as bad as they may think, so you got to really push for it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain things when you're dealing with that, like when you have an aide, when it comes to like health or rather behavioral or whatever, you have to push for that child to be seen. You know what I'm saying? And that paperwork got to be in there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I definitely know about that stuff.
So how long have you been working with this child or with children?
With children since I was 19. With him specifically, this would be my first year with him.
Okay. So you've had other children before? Single, like one-on-one?
No, it was like more like a full class.
Full class? How'd you deal with that?
It was a lot. I was in the severe classes for autism.
Oh my gosh. You know, when I've been watching these programs on autism, it's been breaking my heart. So what I was unaware of is that when they get overstimulated, they have like it comes off as anger outbursts or like rage outbursts, but in reality their mental is just like it's overstimulated, right? So but it comes off angrily, so sometimes they'll like punch you or like really like there was this one thing that I was watching where this kid bit his dad's hand and the kid was 19 years old. So imagine a grown man biting your hand.
Hey.
And it was a whole video, like that video was at least 60 seconds.
And they're strong.
Right. Did you see the video about that autistic kid that came, I guess they were having issues with him at the house. They called the cops, right? And then he was 15 years old and they fatally shot him. Came out with a shovel. Gosh. He was coming out with a shovel. I'm like, dude, what the hell is the tasers for and all of that stuff for if you're not going to use it? But you're going to use it on a 15-year-old child, huh?
They sent the wrong team.
They did.
it don't matter what team you sent as a cop, as a grown man, bro. Like
you know better.
Come on, dude. God bless you. You okay over there?
Sorry, that was like, whoa! I got a sneeze attack. Sorry, y'all.
Hey,
it was 3 though. You know what that means? Somebody's thinking about me.
Uh-oh. Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Hey, yo. But no, that was like some crazy stuff to me. I thought that was very sad. Like, and not all autistic kids are like that. You know what I'm saying? Not. They're very smart, actually.
They are.
Very intelligent.
I always say that autism is actually a form of geniusness. Because a lot of times you're using parts of your brain that hasn't even been accessed. So it's overly like working and it causes that like delay a little bit. Because there's parts of our brain we haven't even touched on.
Right.
So definitely. Imagine if we were using, I don't know, that's a whole different episode.
That's where them drugs kick in. You know what I'm saying? With them drugs. You know what I'm saying? So, but definitely, that's dope. So with all of that and, going out your crazy day, like how do you deal with that on your own?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because some people take work home with them, and I mean that from a mental aspect. You know what I'm saying? So how do you deal with that when you have to go? Next day, you know what? I gotta go back to. I gotta face this challenge again because every day is a challenge.
It is.
Yeah.
So how do you deal with that on your own time and what you do?
Honestly, I feel like it depends on the day and how. I don't want to say bad, how severe it is. Mm-hmm. If it's not that bad of a day, then I'm pretty much like I don't take it home with me.
Nice.
Gotcha.
But if it is a bad day or like something bad happened and like they're not there for a specific reason, then okay, I'll worry about them. Obviously, because
do you cry? Do you cry about it?
I cried about one. The one I was with, he had surgery before Christmas break. Mm-hmm. So he got pulled out 2 weeks before Christmas break, and he had surgery on his brain. So I was more worried, like I hope he makes it. I hope everything is okay.
Definitely.
So I did cry when I found out. I was like,
but was he all right?
Yeah, he's fine now. He made it through. He's good. He's back now.
Hell yeah, that's dope, awesome. Champion.
Mm-hmm. That really is good. We'll be praying for him too, man. That's
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, outside of that, like, I mean, when you take it home, like, how do you, because obviously you work out and stuff like that, and I've known you since a youngin', so let's just put that out there. I've known her since she was a youngin'. She's still a youngin' to me, so, but, is that another way for you to deal with, your day-to-day situations?
Definitely.
Yeah?
Especially if, like, you're getting hit by them sometimes, then, definitely it takes a lot.
So
it's a toll.
There's physical altercations sometimes.
Sometimes
you have to restrain them, and sometimes you have to. Okay, that's tough.
It is.
That's stressful. So, as I was doing my research, knowing that you were going to be on the show, I knew that you were a fitness influencer, and I've seen you at the gym, obviously. And so, what made you start doing that? What made you start your fitness journey?
Honestly, I was going through a really bad breakup.
Me too, like girl. Me too.
Damn.
Reach.
Damn.
And you know who I'm talking about.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? And it's funny that I know. So I know both of these kids. These youngins. So I'm just gonna sit this one out and let these women talk about this real quick because this is where I do not intervene. Okay, I sit back and just let them have the conversation. But go ahead and talk about it. You guys can, go ahead and run it for a second.
There is no greater motivation than somebody letting you down. I'll tell you that much right now. Man, please. Sometimes I'm like, I want to get my heart broken just so I can lose another 30 pounds, right?
The glow up is real.
That's the most toxic shit ever. That is the most toxic. Understood.
I'm not saying I'm purposely going to go out there and find somebody to get my heart.
I think you would.
But if it were to happen,
damn well I wouldn't do that.
No, she's a lover. She's a lover. She is a lover. She's a lover, guys. Just remember that. Just treat her with TLC. Remember I said TLC the other day?
Yeah.
She needs that tender love and care. Okay? Straight up, man.
Is this like
there's nothing wrong with that. Look, I'm just saying, like, look. Listen. No, I'm not matchmaking nothing.
No, hell no, he ain't doing that.
No. Look, listen. I'm not doing that. What I'm saying is this right here. Look, listen. The tough exterior is just a facade. Understand that there's certain women that have that because they want to be loved and get that tender love and care, and that's all I'm saying. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, there's not.
All right, so high five me. Aries high fives. There we go. Okay.
All right.
But no, yes, I do know the guys. And it was some weird shit because she would talk to me about it. And I don't agree with any of it, what went down, but I could see where it could steer her into, hey, you know what? You don't like it? Then fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, right?
No, you're right.
Be honest.
No,
fuck you, and I'm gonna go do my thing, and you gonna witness it, and you're gonna be mad.
Yep.
It is like that.
Big mad.
So but explain how that just drove you to success and what you were doing and everything like that.
Honestly, it was just more like I didn't want to be the person I was when I was with him.
Amen, sister. Amen. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I just didn't like who I was when I was with him. I felt like he made me into someone I wasn't. Like I felt like I was very introverted. I wasn't extroverted. I'm very outgoing.
Right, and I know that. But was it because of the simple fact that fuck it, he's like that?
He's introverted?
Yeah, definitely.
100%.
And he's a very closed-spaced person?
I'd say timid is a word. I feel like I made him timid about me being outgoing. Like, I don't think he liked that.
Nah, I don't think it's timid.
No, it's not timid.
It's called insecure.
It's called insecure, intimidated.
Insecure.
Intimidated. When you're doing, when I've been there, I was married to somebody like that. When you're with somebody who sees your greatness, but they know that they're not at your level, they will try their hardest to make you change to be on their level.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
that causes you to become something you're not. You're not. You're basically in your element. You're not in your right frame of mind. They verbally start abuse. I'm gonna use that word, verbally abusing you in their own way, whether it be horrible way, whether it be slight way, whatever. There's different levels of verbal abuse. But yeah, girl. So back to you. I'm gonna start sweating shit. Like, oh, let's go to the gym after this.
Right. We gotta hit deadlifts.
Let's go. Shit. Oh, I love deadlifts.
Oh, perfect.
But so you started your fitness journey because you got your heart broken and you wanted to be yourself again, is what you're saying. So you were trying to find yourself. And so when you started your fitness journey, how long did it take you to feel like yourself again?
I feel like it took me a good year.
Yeah, same.
It took me a good year. It definitely didn't help that I left the gym on purpose. Well, I switched gyms on purpose, and they go to the new gym too.
Yeah. Actually,
so they were at your old gym, and then you guys broke up, and then you started going to a new gym, and then they started going to the new gym.
Yeah.
So they followed you, or it followed you.
It followed me.
That's toxic.
So
that's toxic.
So like, just because like there was I was around you around the time, I would see you and we would talk and whatnot. To me, it's just like, you're young, you know what I'm saying? And I say this because, I got daughters, and my thing is I'm like, yo, honestly, before you're 25, like ain't no real life relationships. That's just my opinion. I think everybody should just be friends, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially when like you're not living together, you're not nothing serious. Like, be friends before anything so that things don't become too complicated later on in a situation then where you can never ever be like hi or bye to each other, you know what I'm saying? Or like, hey, I care about that person or situation. So I think a lot of times, like, being at your age and going through what you went through, that's because people are dealing with their own shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Like, I think when any man or any woman is trying to pawn off their personality onto another individual that they're dealing with, it's because they're insecure and they need somebody to sit with them. You know what I'm saying? They need somebody to sit with them. They can't be by themselves. You know what I'm saying? And so whenever they're dragging along and whenever they're feeling down or whenever they're feeling like shit or whenever they want to be shit, they're going to do that to you and make you feel the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so,
for sure did.
Yeah. So, if that drove you to greatness, then fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
And it's definitely greatness because you have a very large following. And so talk about how you grew that. Like, let's give us that.
Honestly, I have no idea. It literally just happened out of nowhere.
No, it didn't. Look, you want me to tell you how? So you did the same thing that I did. The difference is like you're like, again, you're a very outspoken person. You speak. You know what I'm saying? You're not an introvert. You're an extrovert at the most. You know what I'm saying? You talk to people. You have no problem with speaking to people. So when you're going to all of these other gyms everywhere, you was low-key gym touring too at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But going to different places and and talking to people, that helps. You know what I'm saying? So if you look at it from that aspect, and then you're young too. I say people, when they're your age, they should have the craziest following. They should have, because you guys are the social media era.
Yeah.
You guys should have the craziest following. I think when you reach a certain age, like, for me, I'm not the social media era. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the era of like, we had to just be seen. And that's just what it was.
You got to be around.
You know what I mean? For you to see it happen. Like, we couldn't say, oh boy, he bench pressed 500 pounds over there. Like, now it's like, Hey, nigga, show me a video. You know what I mean? Like, or yo, I squat 600.
Where's your proof?
Like when I'm be honest with you, I hate when OGs tell me like, man, I used to do all that shit. Man, shut the hell up, bro. Shut your ass up, bro. No, you didn't.
It's always like that though. Now it's like, oh, if it's not recorded, what didn't happen?
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's the whole thing. If it's not on
Instagram, it's dinosaur shit. It is. It's dinosaur shit. Like, you know, but at the same time, like that's how I feel just knowing you and I've, you know, watching you on your journey because I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? I've even helped you with it.
Tiny.
Yeah, and I helped you with your journey as well. And so just me knowing that, like, I definitely can see how, like, it could grow that fast. You know what I'm saying? Because I think when I met you, you were still in high school.
I was 18.
You know, seeing your mom and your dad and coming to the gym and, you know, other people.
That feels like forever.
You said you're how old?
I'm 22.
No. When I met you.
18. I was just fresh at 18.
When you start coming to the gym?
Yeah. I just had turned 18.
I thought you were younger than, so you were 17 going on 18.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got you. Yeah, man. So I think it's easy for you guys, like, to grow a following because you have especially if you're like a semi, I ain't gonna say popular, but you have a good group of friends and whatnot, and whatever you do, that's cake.
Man, nowadays, yeah, you're right. Because you go into any high school right now, they don't have less than 1,000 followers.
Not at all.
No.
They don't.
Like 1,000 ain't nothing. Yeah, exactly. No, 1,000 is like chump change to them. Like it's 100 followers for some people.
Yes,
but that's the era that you grew up in. So you utilize Instagram to pretty much help you heal too, technically, because you're putting your workout videos out there. And please shout out any of your pages that you want to shout out to have people follow you on.
It's Ari.
But is there any underscores?
Yes,
gotta be careful.
it's _Ari. There's 4 S's.
It's _Ari, 4 S's.
And we'll tag you on the video.
I'm like, don't quote me on that. I think it is 4 S's.
Well, we'll tag you so you know make it right. But anyway, I got a question just added onto that because we've all in the gym, and this has been one question I've wanted to ask some women, and I think you're the first woman that we've had on here that we've actually can ask about fitness, like the gym life of fitness, not just the sport. You know what I mean? But like actually the gym life. Because you're in the gym a lot. Just like I'm in the gym a lot. She's in the gym a lot. So
I live there.
Same. Right. You know, this has been, because I've been seeing this on social media, right? Like when these women will be like, oh, this guy's watching me or he's a perv. Hold on, let me finish real quick before you get into that. He's a perv, right?
There are some pervs out there though.
Well, no, we get it, but hold on. Because, but hold on, this is the catch to that whole pervert situation, right? Like, what do you think about the sexual saturation, like the oversaturation of sexuality in the gym where people are thinking that somebody is just always being a perv towards them or flirting with them because they have on, see, this is the problem. It's the clothing. It's the clothing. It definitely is the clothing.
I don't think anything that a woman is wearing should be justifying somebody's sexual life.
You got to hear the whole question. I said, what do you think about the people saying that people are flirting and saying that, yo, this person's a perv and just because they're wearing a certain thing? Because guess what? I think a lot of times if you have on a dress, right, just say, you know, men love sundresses, okay? I'm going to say we love the sundress, right? But then we have on these shorts that are sliding up the crack of your ass at the gym, right? And a guy comes up to you and he says hi, and he says it in a nice way. Is he flirting?
No,
is he being a pervert?
You're just saying hi.
But there's women who actually think, and they'll film this shit and then post it and be like, yo, he's fucking watching me, yada, yada, yada.
And that's what messes it up for some of the guys, because they can really just be nice trying to talk to you, and then the girls just
and that's what I'm getting at.
Those women are ruining our lives.
And then think about the pervert situation. I think male and females are perverts in the gym. I don't care what you say out there.
It goes both ways.
Yes.
And women are more perverts than men. I'm going to just say that.
No, there's no that.
No.
More?
Y'all just don't say it. Y'all hide it more.
I think
I
it's
was just going to say that. I feel like men, it's equal, but men show it more.
Yeah, but women hide it.
Oh, definitely pervert. Yeah, I mean, there's pervert in us.
I mean, because at the end of the day, we're human beings. Exactly. God gave us eyes to watch and see and hear and all the touch and feel.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, I feel like you should be able to look at somebody and somebody should be able to look at you without you feeling a certain type of way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier before, like, okay, girls be like, oh, what to do with the gray sweatpants? Okay, but shit, he can't look at the girl over here with those little, those one tights on with the little slit between the crack. You know what I'm saying? And they be wearing a whole bodysuit.
Are you talking about the scrunch?
I don't know what that shit is.
He's talking about the ones that make your ass look rounder.
And it's not really even rounder?
Not really.
It's just an illusion.
An illusion, basically.
An illusion. I'm just saying, like, I think I wanted to hear from women, like, what is your take on other women doing that? Like, and because I can give you a take on how men take it. You know what I'm saying? So how do you take it? You're young. So
yeah.
How do you feel about that type of stuff? Like when it comes to that, like, how do you deal with it? Because I'm sure it's happened to you before. Or have you ever thought somebody was doing it and they really weren't being that guy?
I feel like, yes, in a way. But I mean, if you know the person, there shouldn't be any reason why like you should be stressing about it too.
Right.
What about if you don't?
Then I feel like if you're so worried, you should go tell someone.
Okay, so what if you're at the gym, right? And some guy just comes up to you, or you see a situation happen. There's a girl out there and she's doing a workout, and a guy that you personally know, that's just a nice guy, goes up to her and is like, "Oh, hey, how you doing today?" And then she comes up to you, she's like, "What a freaking perv! I can't believe he was, I can't believe he like wants me so bad."
Like, girl, trust me.
Right? So I think in order for women like that to actually get like reality check to them is like their surroundings have to check them first. Because my friends, I will slap the delusional off of them. Like, girl, ain't nobody looking at you. Ain't nobody, especially, this is off topic, but especially when you got girls that are jelly, like super jelly, and think that everybody wants their fucking man. I will be the first one.
No one's looking at your man.
Nobody wants your man.
Trust me.
Nobody.
Damn.
Sorry.
Ladies, they don't want your man.
They don't want your man. You know? Like, but the same
it's true.
thing for...
It happens a lot.
It's the same thing for females.
But see, hold on. I could change that to a situation where it's like, dudes be really wanting your girl.
That's not our fault.
No. I know that. But I think a lot of times, and I'm giving you, and I'm giving you, and I'm giving you, and I'm going to give you this.
Yes.
I have been put in I've been in situations where that girl really did want me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not. This ain't boasting. This ain't nothing. This is nothing to boast about. This is just straight. Like this
That's
is for
not
real.
a friend. Then that's not a friend of that person.
Oh, you talking about a friend? No, I'm talking about just in general. Like, say you're out I'm out with somebody, or you're out with somebody, and that girl, while I'm with somebody, and that woman is still looking, but.
Oh, you're saying, okay, I get what you're saying. You're saying basically you're out with your girl, right? And then there's another girl out there that's looking at you like the I want you eyes, right?
Yeah.
I've been in that situation where I've gone out with the next or whatever, and I've seen girls look at actually, that shit turns me on. I'm like,
I think my man is fine.
Exactly.
The whole theory is this.
You're insecure.
You're insecure.
You're insecure for a fact. But the other thing is this right here. If you know you got a good looking one on your hands here,
it's gonna happen.
You got to understand it is going to happen on either side, whether you're male or female, and you got to be okay with that.
Exactly.
You feel me? So no, I just wanted to know, because I definitely think like that shit is getting out of hand where these, he had his phone up looking towards me. Like, there's something called face recognition now where you got to put your phone up to swipe up. Like, why are you saying that somebody's filming you, or why?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I just think it sucks that if it's something that's actually serious, they're not going to take it seriously anymore because people are lying.
They're doing too much, or they're doing too much.
So the real pervert is getting away with it because we're getting all these false accusations.
Like, I had a situation like that where like I actually was going through something. I had a stalker for a moment, and they weren't taking it seriously because all these other girls were just lying and just letting it happen, and they didn't care. I was scared. I changed my phone number.
Damn.
That's crazy.
It was crazy.
Ain't nobody, well, I'm a man too, so I can't even say that, but I feel you. I totally understand. That's why, I always tell people this right here. A lot of dudes are very lucky that a lot of these women don't have brothers like me and mine. Because I swear to you, boy, listen, pervert. Pervert, listen. Boy, listen.
I think
straws you can eat food through straws too. So, I'm just saying.
I think as you get older, Ari, because you're a youngin', right? I'm 37, you're 22. You learn to kind of see those first key signs of like, you're not going to ever have my address, when you first start. Because,
really?
When you're dating, yes. Hell yeah. There was this one guy I dated.
I'm just questioning, but I hear you 1,000%.
There was this one guy that I went on, like, maybe I went on one date with him, and I just knew. I was like, nah, just man. Felt the vibe. I'm like, he was good looking, but I'm like, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth whatever comes after that, because it's just red flags everywhere.
Got you. So to add on to what we were talking about, how do you handle that situation? And for you ladies, I mean, how do you handle that situation where it's like, yo, I don't know? Because the thing is, we don't know. until somebody we see that person in full action, full-fledged. So how do we know, and what do we do about it? Like, what is the best solution? Because I, as a man that's worked in the gym for the last 17 years, now I don't have to deal with that type of stuff. I mean, and if it is, it's very minimal because, you know, I'm running my own ship. But working in corporate gyms, I've had to stop a lot of situations. I've heard some crazy stuff. I've had to deal with some crazy stuff, you know, working at a corporate gym. And it's just crazy because, or even being in the gym. I mean, when I'm in a gym that I'm not having to, you know, deal with that, I stay away from it because it's not my business unless I see it and I have to help someone. But being in a situation where I have to say, hey, bro, like you gotta go.
Back the fuck up, yeah.
You gotta go. How do we go about the over extra stuff that goes on with, you know, just assumptions about it? Like, we gotta cut that out because it messes up the gym world. And then nobody wants to come and talk to nobody. That's another, we're gonna talk about division. It's like, dude, I can't even say hi to this girl right here because she might think that I'm a pervert.
I think...
Or I'm flirting.
I think if I don't know if you agree with me, but like you have to, it comes from your inner circle, right? Like if, I'm not going to let her think that every man wants her. Like, no offense. Like, girl, he's just saying hi. Keep on working out.
But how many women work out with other women? That's what we got to think about.
True. You're right.
So, you know, and I mean, that's just being like honest. Like, even if you have a homeboy that you work out with, like, you know, it's like, yo, like, how you have to really think about something because a lot of times, like, for instance, you go to the gym by yourself. You maybe have one or two, but then you might go by yourself, correct? So how do you go about that on a solo situation and say, hey, like, you know what? I can't allow this to like really, you know, mess with my brain too much. I got to just keep doing what I'm doing. And if that's what's going on, and as long as he ain't touched me or came into my space, then you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to just go about my day. You know what I'm saying?
So there's a gym that I go to that has a co-ed sauna. And
barbell?
Yeah. And so when I'm in there, I've been in there by myself, and I've been in there where a guy will come in and say, hey, do you mind if I sit in here? Or there's a guy in there and I'll just go in there and sit down anyways. But when you're in the sauna, I think it's a more intimate surroundings, right? So that guys will start talking to you. And like, if I was like in a different mindset, maybe because it's maturity, right? Like,
it is definitely maturity. Like, it really comes down to maturity.
It's just having a conversation. Like, I've had conversations in the sauna with all kinds of people, and not once did I think anyone wanted to F me. You know, and they probably did. Who knows? But I'm just saying, like, in my mind, I'm just having a conversation.
Right. Right. I just don't understand. Like, I just don't understand like that. Even though you might know it, you don't have to display it and put it out there like that. Yeah, you don't have to.
No.
I don't understand. Like, and then to make somebody else look bad that may not even be on no type of shit like that.
Exactly.
I think that's like the wrong way to go about stuff. That's what I'm saying.
And assuming gets you nowhere.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just had to find that out. But anyway, you know, off of that subject, because you know, we're wasting time on that. What do you have like going for like as far as like your fitness goals? Like, what is your goal like to initially to like where do you want to go with this?
Well, I was actually supposed to compete in powerlifting last August, but I got hurt at work. So that kind of postponed it. Yeah.
What was the injury?
I pulled my lumbar muscle, which I didn't know. I just found out that was the muscle closest to your spine.
Yes.
I didn't know. So I pulled that.
Did you know that and I'm probably going to stop doing it, but certainly the Arsenal machine is probably the best leg press that you can ever use.
That's one that they have in me.
Right, yeah. And the reason why is because it has that wider back and it has that lift in there for your lower back. The ones that you see at these other gyms, like commercial gyms, like 24, LA Fitness, even Fitness 19, those are bad for your lumbar.
Okay.
They're bad for your lumbar. It could because it doesn't allow you to have any flexibility on using it. You know what I'm saying? So just something I wanted to tell you guys, you know, for my information as being a trainer.
Yeah.
I mean, you can use it, just don't try and load it up crazy. That's why I don't even load it crazy anymore. Those particular ones.
Yeah.
I don't load it crazy. I just do a lot of reps. I do volume because you don't want that pressure constantly coming down and it's not allowing you to have any freedom on that machine, you know? So, that's crazy, man. So what were you going to compete? You're going to do deadlift, squat?
And bench.
Okay.
Nice. Are you still going to do that?
I am. I barely started getting back into deadlifting. I still have to get back to squatting. I was out of powerlifting for 7 months, 7.5 months. I literally just started deadlifting like the beginning of January.
Nice.
I'm still fresh. I broke 200 finally. I'm at 215 for my new PR.
And
congratulations.
Now, that's dope. Do they put you in a weight? Is there a certain weight class that you have to be in, or how does it work?
The weight class I applied, it was I think 143 pounds. Mm-hmm. So I was almost there. I was literally just like 2 pounds away.
You have a technique coach?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice.
That's dope.
She's in powerlifting too.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So yeah, as long as you have all of the assets to go along with it, that's dope. You gotta let us know where it's at.
I know. I will definitely come support you.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm hoping, honestly, to aim for the one in Anaheim in August. Oh. But I'm just trying to see my squats. If I could get my squats decent by the summer, then
what's that goal for that? Where you at right now, and then?
Which hasn't started yet.
I haven't started my squats yet. No. The last time I hit was, I think, a plate. Kind of plate.
And that's before you got hurt?
This is after I got hurt.
After you got hurt? Okay, so I'm going to give you a little tip real quick, okay? Work on your core.
I know.
No, look.
No, it's true, because I've heard it before. One of the other trainers told me.
I'm going to tell you right now. Work on that core. I promise you your squat will just be ridiculously crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because a strong core, it makes everything. People ask me, how the hell am I so strong? Like, this is one thing that people don't see me work on it, but I work on it like crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know that. I've seen you work on it.
But definitely, like, your core is like the key to everything you do. Everything you do. If you have a weak core, it's going to be hard for you to get any goal, any type from your lower body to your upper body. It's going to be hard for you to get those actual, like, those goals. Trust me, I know that. For real. So, what is it? What are you trying to do with so what are you trying to do as far as after the powerlifting, all that's done, then what's the next goal? Because we got to know these things.
Yeah.
Definitely trying to get sponsored. I said that.
You should have been. You should have been sponsored already.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put the brand out there because
I seen you working with a few brands.
Yeah, I was working with one specifically. I don't like the way they were running stuff. I feel like it was very unorganized, or they're very like certain people could do the photo shoots, and they have all these athletes that haven't done the photo shoots. For their athletes, you still have to pay for the clothes.
No.
And for the ambassadors,
not a lot of sponsors.
That's not how it works.
No, I know. So for the ambassadors, they were also paying for the clothes. So that's why I was like, I kind of stayed away from them.
Yeah.
Kind of left it. So right now, no, at the moment, I am not sponsored, but I have like ambassadorships.
So was that a supplement brand, or was it?
It was a clothing brand.
A clothing brand? Okay. You don't want to put the name out there? No, okay. Cool, totally fine.
That's good. That's being professional.
Yeah, always.
Well, because I don't want to bash them either. Because I like the clothing. The clothing's really good quality. Everything was fine. It was just I don't like how they ran certain things.
You know what? I had a situation like that on my own where I had I had a sponsor and things just wasn't lining up. Like I don't feel like when somebody puts you under a sponsorship, the one thing you got to work on is paperwork. Y'all got to get that paperwork done because when you're sponsored, I mean, look at any big company. There's paperwork done for all that. If Verizon is sponsoring somebody, or if Coca-Cola, Pepsi, or whoever, Monster, somebody's sponsoring something, trust me, there's paperwork. And the same thing should be done when an individual is working with somebody. Paperwork should be done as a sponsor. You know what I'm saying? They should be promoting that brand, but they should be promoting you, and you should be promoting that brand as well, or whatever it may be. So definitely that paperwork got to come through. I'm telling you, man, because I believe, like, for instance, like I've wanted to sponsor people as far as my clothing brand, like, you know, but I don't.
Not once has this man asked me to be one.
You got two people right here.
Hold on, listen. This is future stuff.
No.
So in the future, you have two future potential candidates.
Okay, but
no.
See,
No.
Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
Don't come to me when I'm big and famous and ask me to be to be one of my sponsors. Hey, you got to give me when I'm nobody, so that you can know you came up with me.
Hey, Ari, have you seen?
Am I right, Ari?
Hey, Ari, I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you see how I'm talking and see how she's talking? You know. So let me say
with
this.
Passion?
With passion.
Look,
thank you.
So look, passion is fine. But look, you see her wearest makeup ever? Just go on her page. She got a hoodie, she got a shirt. She supports me like I support her. You know what I'm saying? But when I finally get to what I'm doing, definitely. but we're not there yet. I said, I wanted to. I wanted to means I wanted to. I didn't get to do it, right?
So when you get there, hi, how are you?
How are you doing?
Good.
We'll make it happen when it's time. Okay?
I'll think about it.
Fine.
I'll let my people talk to your people.
She'll wear it.
I'll let my people talk to your people.
Look, she will wear it. Trust me, man.
Listen, when Gymshark has me on their page and you're like, oh, I should have had Vanessa on the makeup.
Look, I'll tell you like this. I could be crazy and ignorant right now, but I'm just going to say this. Thank you, Gymshark. If you ever pushed for her and she was on that page, I would appreciate it. Because guess what? I seen the homegirl come up. That's how I take that situation.
I know.
No hate over here, chief. You know what I mean? But, and then so, but yeah, that's something that I wanted, that I'm planning to do. I just want to get certain things done like a certain way. Like, again, paperwork. Mm-hmm. I don't want to ever be that person. Like, for instance, I don't know this brand, but you said they're unorganized, right? Mm-hmm. I don't want to put something out there or tell somebody, and then it just doesn't line up.
And that's where kind of pushed me away from them. Because I had some of my friends, actually from Fitness 19, some of the workers I'm so cool with.
Yeah.
They got some stuff. Hey, it's not here yet. Or, hey, they sent me the wrong thing. It's like I'm telling them and they're like, oh, yeah, we'll fix it. Never got fixed. So it was just like, and it wasn't the first or the last time that people told them to get more organized.
Yeah.
And they just weren't. I just feel like they weren't taking accountability for that. So I was like, I'd rather push something that I know my people are going to get what they ordered, when they ordered, how they ordered it.
Because you're putting your name out there. That means
I trusting you. See, and another thing, like for me, like I think when you're sponsored, you should have something every single month.
Yeah.
Every month.
Yeah.
Especially if you're sponsored. A sponsor is definitely different than ambassadorship.
Yeah. Like you should have something every single month.
I'm like, why do I have to pay for it? I mean, I wouldn't mind if I was an ambassador, but I'm an athlete.
Right.
Yeah.
That's rough. So my next thing is, so we know that you work with kids, and we also know that you still work for a gym too, right? As well?
I work for LA Fitness.
For LA Fitness, right? Mm-hmm. So what has these two jobs taught you in your life right now, as far as like, rather you go back to, because you work for Fitness 19 too, that's how we met. What has these jobs actually taught you to be in your life right now?
Definitely patient. I feel like, I'm not going to say I know I was very patient, but I know I had some patience, but it definitely showed me that I shouldn't just react or overreact to certain things. So definitely just kind of take it in. And
I had to learn that along the way. Definitely. Patience is probably one of my worst traits.
Man.
Especially with kids. I mean, it helps.
Oh, no, not with kids. I got mad patience for kids.
Working with kids, it helped me learn patience a little bit more. I already had the patience. It's just, it's a different type of patience.
Yeah.
Because one job I'm with regular kids.
Yeah.
Right.
The other job I'm with my,
Gotcha.
Your
program.
job, yeah.
Got you. That's dope. I think patience is a very hard thing to kind of really like juggle. You can have a lot of personality traits, but I think patience is probably one of the illest to deal with.
Yeah.
Because it's like, because people, you're always going to be tested. Like every single day, you're going to be tested by something. And somehow, some way, something is just going to be something for you. So you may not like how something went. You may not, that rock was on the ground over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody smelled a certain way. Whatever it may be, it's just like, dude, like, and you got to check that. So like, you can't trip over those things. Like somebody might look at you for too long or, somebody's not driving right in front of you or, the timing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Definitely patience is one of those things, man. I definitely believe so. So that's dope.
Well, I'm excited to ask you this question because I know that we've been asking you a lot of questions, right? So now it's your turn to kind of ask us questions on what you think would you like to know about us. So we always like to give the guests the opportunity to get to know us a little more since you don't really know me, that's for sure. And maybe you had questions for him that you've always wanted to ask him that you never have. So
I'm pretty sure she's asked me a lot, but we don't.
But feel free.
No, but yeah, you can always ask me a new one. It doesn't matter.
I know. I have asked you a lot of questions.
No, definitely. But yeah, you can ask him some new questions.
You're the captain of the ship now.
Yeah,
Go
it's your show now.
See.
It's the Ari show.
What made you want to start working out?
So,
Speak.
So basically, I had cancer. I went through a divorce. I was a single parent. I was always putting myself last. and I was dealing with a lot of mental health issues because of that. And so I woke up one day and I said, I could either stay on this earth and put myself first, or I got to go. And that was a day that I looked at my son and said, I need to get my ass up in the gym ASAP.
Well, I'm glad you're still here.
Thank you.
And I'm glad that you're okay now.
Yes. Every day is a different journey. You know, I think we all struggle with mental health issues, different levels or whatever. But man, will I ever be that person again? Hell no. No.
With a capital H?
Hell no. Yeah.
For sure. You don't want to go back to that.
Oh, hell no.
No, you don't.
And, you know, that made me more powerful.
I ain't going to let you do it.
Well, I mean, I don't think you have any say in this.
I do have say. Because look, guess what? Nah, because I call her and I'll be like, hey, what are you doing?
I swear, I'll be taking a nap. He'd be like, just on 100. I'm like, can I just go back to sleep?
Nah, man, I got to check. Because, it's where my partners be going through shit. Like, I'm going to hit you up and I'm going to tell you, like, hey, yo, I hear it in your voice. What's up? Talk to me. You feel me? Yeah. Get that shit out. You know what I mean? Like, so.
Especially at Fitness 19, my go-to venting person right here. Marcel, guess what happened today? Guess who tried it today?
Hey, bro, I used to. If only she knew, man. I was literally the boss without being the boss, bro.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
But that was like a second home for me. That's still home for me. I still go there. I love it. It taught me a lot. It made me into the person that I am today. I took a lot of the things that I loved about it and I took them with me. And the things that I didn't like, I just left them over there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
That's cool.
Hell yeah.
Growth is always good.
Yes, it is. So you got a question for me or what?
I sure do.
Oh, shit.
If you could give someone who's barely starting to work out any advice, what would it be?
Ooh.
Keep fucking going.
Yes.
I'm a very simple person. When you ask me for something, you want to do something, you want me to tell you something, keep fucking going. Stay consistent. Don't allow anything to get in your way. Anything in your way, roadkill. Don't allow it to stop you, straight up. And that's just what I'm going to tell you. And that's what I would give that person, straight up. I know plenty of people that want to quit.
Yep.
I was actually just talking about this today,
Every day.
how hard it is, man.
Every day.
and I think people think, like, somebody told me, like, man, when I be seeing you do this shit, it be looking so easy. Bro, nah. No, bro. Shit, man. I didn't hop out the womb like this, trust me. You know what I'm saying? I had to work hard, like, you know what I'm saying? But definitely just keep going, man. It's consistency across the board. Like, how you eat, how you sleep, how you train, and repeat. You feel me? Keep fucking going. Yeah. And that's it. So other than that, it was great having you on the show.
It really
we appreciate you for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Hell yes.
We got to deadlift sometime.
Another high five. And I'll come join the party.
Yes.
And I haven't deadlifted in like a year.
Yeah.
Actually, I deadlifted yesterday.
I know, I saw you. Yeah.
But I'll come join the party. We'll see, because I'm probably trash now.
I was actually surprised at how I was scared. Remember, because I told you that about the fear of working out sometimes, where I don't push myself. And so I've been pushing myself, right? So when I did deadlifts last week at Old School, I thought that the plate was heavier, but now thinking back, that was actually pretty light, and I should have went heavier, but I was scared because I didn't know what I was doing at first. But now, man, can't wait.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something. What I tell you earlier. Get out of here.
I know.
Jeez, man.
It's hard sometimes as a woman.
Yeah. Especially with my back and my knees. I'm like, I'm old, man.
Nah.
I ain't trying to. You right? Like your lumbar and shit.
Yeah, that's ruthless.
I feel like I'm a good 90% better.
Yeah.
Just take it easy.
Yeah.
Trying to.
For sure.
But yeah, we appreciate you coming through.
Yes.
Definitely taking the time out of your night and your day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And agreeing to it. So we'll be looking forward to seeing you soon.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Peace out. Yo, it's M3GA Time and we out.
Peace.
Peace.